this morning. About to do some fishing. We'll see what we can catch today. Hopefully we can catch a big old catfish, big old bluegill, something. It's already hot this morning. It's like 98 degrees out here. Probably should have got out here a little earlier today, but that's all right. We're gonna see what happens. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Brookie. How's it going? Good morning. Doing a little bit of fishing this morning. Seeing if we can catch some catfish or some bluegill. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hopefully we get lucky and catch something this morning. Hey, man, from New Orleans, Louisiana. How's it going, man? Keith from South Carolina. Over here in Long, South Carolina, next to Myrtle Beach. Louisiana, y'all got the good catfish down there. Good fishing. Thank you. Hopefully we get something. I'll kind of spin the camera, give y'all a little view of the size of the pond that I'm in. It's like a little small lake. So there's some big catfish in here. I don't know if you've looked on my YouTube channels or not, seen some of my videos, but some of those big catfish and those big bluegill that I pulled out were from this pond right here. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Hey Tiki, I'm from Indonesia. Oh man, I want to come out that way and do some fishing. Indonesia. I'm from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, United States. How do you like fishing over there in Indonesia? We have catfish, bluegill. We have bass, largemouth, smallmouth. We have crappie. Uh, we got all of those different species in this one little lake right here. Using night crawlers. Night crawler worms. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, that water's calm. It ain't moving at all this morning. I was surprised when I came down here. I was like, dang, this water's actually calm this morning. It's not rough at all. Seemed like I had a little nibble there for a minute. I got another pole set up over there. You can't see it. So I got two poles out, so hopefully we get something. This is South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, United States. How's it going this morning, Richard? Yeah, it's peaceful here, man. Haven't caught anything yet. I've been here for probably 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes at the most. And yes, I got my worm on the bottom. I'm fishing on the bottom. That's all I like to do is fish on the bottom. I don't know. I do the same thing when I'm in the ocean, man. Fish on the bottom. Uh-oh, we got something. We got something. We got something. We got us one, guys. Oh, he spit it out. Oh, man. That's all right. We'll get him. We'll get him again. We'll get 'em. We'll get 'em again. 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 We'll get I'm gonna gum it up with a little bit more worm. I'm also using these little red worms right here. They're little small red worms. They're not quite as big as the night crawler, but they wiggle like crazy when you put them on the hook. I also probably should change my hook. I got a different kind of hook on here for the ocean. I'm gonna run up and grab another hook real quick. The hook that I got on this pole right now is for the ocean. It's like a circle hook, and it'll work on like catfish and stuff like that, but I gotta set the hook, and I didn't think about setting the hook. But I'm gonna go grab another hook real quick, and I'll be right back. As my phone got too hot, it's so hot here today that literally the sun just had my phone too hot. So I had to move it over here in the shade a little bit. So I'm gonna have to move my stuff. I had to move everything around. Had to move my phone in the shade because the sun's so hot here. It had to shut it down for a minute. But yeah, we're trying to catch some catfish this morning. We just missed one. I gotta change my hook because I had an ocean hook on there. We'll give it a minute. I'm gonna change my hook real quick. Check out this tackle bag my daughter got me for my birthday. She saw that I was doing fishing videos on YouTube, trying to start a YouTube channel. And so she went and bought me this. It's pretty neat. On the bottom right here, you got trays where you can keep all your tackle. That's how I keep all my hooks in that little box. But yeah, it's a real cool bag, man. I love it. Take it with me everywhere. So if you're watching, Caitlin, thank you. Thank you for that. I use it all about every day. So whenever we're trying to catch bluegill and catfish, I switch over to these little smaller hooks like this right here, real gold, smaller. But the bluegill, they seem to be able to, bite on these hooks a little bit better. So if I was out here going for like some monster catfish or something at night, I would use a bigger hook and a whole different setup. But today we're gonna try catching some different fish. I like pin, and that's what I use is pin when I'm fishing in the ocean. It's a whole different setup and all that. But so I had a couple nice small pin poles, and my daughter decided to slam the trunk lid down on top of them and broke the ends off of them. So the other day I decided to go to the flea market and go and just look for pole, just the poles. And I love these cork handled poles, man. If I see these old cork handle poles, I grab them. And they're just made. These are old. These are old poles, but they're made so good. Um, you can just feel the fight and feel the fish real good when you're fighting the fish with this pole. And I found it, and I got this pole for $10. And then I bought another one. It's a little bit newer. It has a cork handle also, but it's I only paid like $15 for it. This pole's so old. The brand, I don't even see the brand name on it, man. I don't even know what brand it is, but I love it. It's a good pole. Good morning. How's it going, James? How's it going, Bass Bio? How's it going, FLK Fishing? Good morning. Out here fishing, trying to catch some catfish or some bluegill this morning. It's pretty hot though. I don't know how long I'm gonna last. It's already like 98 degrees out here this morning. I'm over here in Long, South Carolina, next to Myrtle Beach. And if you're not from the United States, it's in the United States. In case everybody that's just tuning in was wondering what I'm using for bait this morning, I'm using these red worms right here. They're small, really wiggly. And then I also use a night crawler, which is this guy's right here, and they're a little larger of a worm. So what I'll typically do is I'll put one of these big worms on the hook first, and then I'll put like 2 little red worms on the bottom of the hook. And they wiggle a lot when you throw it out there on the bottom. And normally it works pretty good. It's calm and quiet. Something should bite. Y'all might see me looking around every once in a while, paying attention to the ground. We got snakes real bad and alligators. So when we come fishing around these ponds and stuff like that, it's best to go and walk around and pay attention and look to see where all the slides are from the alligators, and avoid those places whenever you go fishing. If you see a slide, don't go near the slide. Stay away from it. Go find a tree or a bush or an area that you could tell the alligator's not hanging out. Because if you're on a slide, you're close to that water, and that's his place where he comes in and out all the time, he might get you. So I pay attention to my surroundings when I'm out fishing. You have to here. I know it's like that down in Louisiana. I know that. For everybody that's just tuning in, thanks for tuning in. Good morning. Out here doing a little bit of catfishing this morning. And bluegill, whatever we can get to bite. Also have to pay attention for the turtles around here. If the turtles start seeing you throwing out, they'll come over here. And they're so smart, they'll follow that line all the way to the bottom and get your bait. Good morning, Mississippi. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, T. Ooh, there was just a big old group of bass that just swam by right there. That's a good thing. It's a good sign. That means they're active. They're starting to move around this morning. Bait on this one's been out here for a minute. Good morning, everybody. That's just tuning in. We're out here fishing this morning for catfish and bluegill, whatever bites, really. Using night crawlers, red worms. We're gonna hook one in a minute. Something's gonna bite. Good morning to those who are just tuning in. Mr. Confident over here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Doing a little bit of catfishing this morning. Bluegill, whatever we can catch. As long as it ain't no turtle or no alligator. Sorry about that. The wife was ringing in, so the audio probably died out. Good morning, Scrappy on Fish. How you doing this morning? Uh-oh. We got a little bite. Ooh, we got a bite. I think we got a bite. I don't know. That's a turtle swimming back and forth. He might have bumped up against my line, making me think I had something fighting. I'm trying to figure out where the bait's at. Yeah, that's a turtle. That was a yellow belly slider. I thought I had a bite, and that's him swimming down there trying to find my bait. But he's way up here and I'm way out there, so he don't have a clue yet. So we're all right for right now. No, I missed one earlier, and I know it was a catfish because the way that he had it in his mouth and he spit it out. I had one of those circle hooks for flounder fishing in the ocean, and I threw it out there, and when I did, I thought about it, and I was like, I probably should change the hook. And then I was like, let's just go with it. If I would have set that hook, I would have hooked that fish earlier. But I changed the hook, so now we're gonna see what happens. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. Good morning, Chase. Oh, okay, yeah, nah, not yet. Man, it's hot as Hades out here already this morning. 98 degrees. It's supposed to get to 117 degrees today. I have learned one thing about fishing in this pond. Sometimes it's best to come out here right after a rainstorm and it's real cloudy, or during a light rain but windy kind of situation. I don't know if it's because it's been so hot and the water's so warm that whenever it rains like that, it cools the water off and all those fish are coming out, you know, getting active and they want to bite real well then. But that's not our situation this morning. Unfortunately, it's extremely hot. There ain't a cloud in the sky, which is, it's pretty, but it's just really hot. Tomorrow morning, I ordered a GoPro, so I'm gonna be hooking up a GoPro tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of bass fishing, um, using artificial bait, top water and bottom. And what I'll do is I'll just walk around the whole pond and just throw out about 10 foot from the edges and reel it in and hook whatever bites, man. Good morning to everybody who's just tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Over here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Fishing for some bluegill and some catfish. Whatever bites, really. Hope you guys are having a good morning. But yeah, I like to do a little bit of bass fishing too. So in the morning, like I said, I got my GoPro now. I'm gonna hook that thing up and do a little bit of bass fishing. And so a lot of times I'll use one of these top water baits right here. Um, it'll also dive. It'll dive down when you, so you can just, there's so many different ways that you can use this little guy, and he works awesome. Um, got this fake frog. He'll float on top of the water and his legs will just kick and it'll look like he's swimming across the top of the water. And a lot of times the bass will light him up. Uh, and then I know it sounds funny, this is actually an ocean artificial bait. It's a shrimp, fake shrimp. A lot of people use them for flounder and they drag them on the bottom. Um, but they also work great in a freshwater pond. If you throw this little guy out on the bottom with a small weight, um, let him sit on the bottom and just reel him real easy. Let it set and then reel it real easy and then let it set. The bass will tear them up. Um, also love to use fake rubber worms. They're awesome when you're bass fishing. also love to use these guys. This is another, looks like a crayfish or a crawdad. He dives down too. Bass go for him. And then if you want to have a lot of fun, this little tiny guy right here. He's little, but the bass like him, the bluegill love him, the crappie will go after him. Really good bait. So if we don't hook on anything today on the bottom out here, I'm gonna come real early in the morning. I got out here a little bit late and it was already hot. And when it gets real hot and the water gets real hot, the fish just, they lay on the bottom and they're not that active. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna give it another 30 minutes. We'll give it another good 30 minutes to see if anything bites or if I catch anything. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna shut down the live and wrap everything up. It's my daughter's birthday today, and my wife has got things for me to do this morning, so. But I really appreciate you guys tuning in. That's awesome. I need all the subscribers I can get. I'm trying to get up to 500 subscribers. I'm up to 191, I think, right now. Once I get to 500, that's when better things will start happening for my channel. And maybe I can also get some new gear and stuff. And it's really something that I love doing. I enjoy going live and fishing, and it doesn't bother me to be on camera or anything like that. So it's really something that I want to try to turn and make into a career if it's possible. I know I'm getting in the game a little bit late. There's a lot of people doing it and a lot of competition, but you never know. So if you guys could tell your friends about me, get them to subscribe, that would be awesome. That would be great. I would be so grateful for that. But I really appreciate y'all tuning in now, and I hope I catch something because I really would like to give y'all a little action. Fish this morning. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support and for tuning in, and I appreciate it. It cut out again. I'm telling you, it is hot here today. I have to keep moving my phone in the shade. The sun keeps shutting me down. See if I can get this thing set up on a good angle. Over here in the shade. Sorry about that, guys. Can y'all see everything? Okay. Is that better? All right, I think I got it straightened out now. Oh, we got a bite. Come on, baby. Something was biting this one. That's for sure. Oh yeah. Something was biting this one. Look at all the bait. Oh yeah, they wiggling around good. Oh, we got something going on with this one. Starting to tighten up and move. Uh-oh, guys. I think we got one on here. Yeah, we got something on here. I don't know what it is. That's a turtle. Dang. Ah, what a pain. These guys are a pain in the butt. Because they will bite the crap out of you. So you gotta try to get the hook out of their mouth without them biting. I don't like putting my fingers down there, so I try to put a stick. I left my pliers in the boat this morning. Man, what a pain in the butt. Man, what a pain in the butt. I done bent my hook all up. I gotta change my hook. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Good morning, Arizona Desert Fishing Manic. Good morning, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Out here this morning trying to catch some bluegill or some catfish using night crawlers and red worms. What I normally like to do is I normally like to take these night crawlers and put them on the hook first. Bunch them up real good. Leave it kind of long so he wiggles around a lot. Then I like to take two red worms, and gobble them up on there good too. And put it on there like that and throw it on the bottom. It is a scorcher out here today. 117 degrees it's supposed to get to. Good morning, Heat. Thanks for tuning in. We're out here fishing for catfish this morning. Using night crawlers and red worms. Trying to catch catfish or bluegill, but right now we're catching turtles. There are some really big fish in this pond. If you go on my YouTube and on my page and check out some of the videos, if you haven't already, um, there's some big catfish and some really big bluegill that I've caught. And that was in this pond in the same spot. Um, it's been a week or so of really hot weather. What we need is a really good rain to come through and cool it down a little bit and get the fish active. I'm gonna try to come back here later tonight. It's my daughter's birthday, so it'll be later. I'll do a little night fishing when it's cooler. And that's when the catfish are usually a little more active also. Um, so if I do decide to do that, I'm gonna go live as well. I'm gonna probably give it another 15, 20 minutes. Got 30% left on my phone, so we're good for a little bit longer. I'm gonna give it about 15, 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna wrap it up for the day. It's really hot out here already. If nothing's biting, I'm not gonna stand out here and die from the heat. But I'll come back out here tonight and set up catfish rigs, and we'll catch something for real then. Hey, thanks for subscribing. I'll subscribe back to everybody who subscribes to me. Hey, that's awesome. I really appreciate it. Um, I plan on doing a lot more lives. The more subscribers I get, the more lives I'm going to do. Um, Trying to get up to 500 subscribers. Once I get to 500 subscribers, then they'll kick in my YouTube channel and I can start getting paid. Um, so that's what I'm trying to do right now, man. I'm just building up my YouTube channel, trying to build up a TikTok uh, and an Instagram, so y'all can check me out on all that stuff too. I also post videos and stuff up there as well. Um, I also do a lot of trading card collecting and selling, and I'm getting ready to set up a TikTok and a whole nother YouTube account just that. Um, and I'm gonna post up old, uh, just all kinds of old trading cards. They're gonna be PSA'd. Some ain't gonna be PSA'd. I'm gonna have baseball, football, basketball, Pokemon. Um, gonna have Marvel cards, Superman cards, stuff from the 70s, 80s, 90s. I like all the old school stuff. So I'm gonna be looking out. Y'all can also be looking out for that. I'm gonna start working on getting that built sometime over this weekend and this week, and then I'll post up videos and let people know about that also. But really, I'm all about the fishing, so you're gonna see a lot more of that than you're gonna see of anything else. Nice. I'm also trying to go live, but I have not. Yes, I'm fishing for catfish. Joshua, thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll hit that subscribe button back. We're using night crawlers and red worms. Um, and yeah, yeah, I love sports cards too. It's fun, and I enjoy it. I go out there looking, scouting for stuff all the time. Um, Usually after I go fishing on Saturdays, I'll go out there and look for Pokemon, baseball, football, all the older stuff. I'll hit like flea markets, thrift stores, stuff like that. Hello, Shinga. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. We're out here fishing for catfish and bluegill, whatever will bite this morning. Unfortunate earlier, I missed the fish. I know it was a catfish the way it was hit, the way it took the bait, and then we caught a turtle. But it's so hot out right now. It's close to 100 degrees out right now. So I got out here a little late this morning. I should have got out here earlier, but that's all right. Cause like I said, later tonight, I'm gonna come out catfishing, and I'm gonna set up a live for that. And then also tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing some bass fishing. So anybody wants to tune in then? Usually there's a lot of action when I'm bass fishing. Something's biting. Yeah, they are popular right now. A lot of people. I'm glad I saved all that stuff. A lot of people threw all those old sports cards from the 80s and 90s and stuff away because there was so many of them, and then it fell off, and people didn't even care about them anymore, and they just started throwing them out, putting them in yard sales. Well, for some reason, I went around and just started buying it all up when I was a kid, all the way up until now, and so I collected a lot of stuff that people were throwing out, and now it's all getting popular and worth money. So I found some old Batman cards and some old Superman cards from the 70s, and the other day, and Star Wars, some old Star Wars cards from the 70s. I sent them out to have them PSA'd, and those are some of the ones that I'm going to start off auctioning off. So as soon as I get all those back, I'm going to start posting everything up and get my channel built. They just aren't biting this morning. It's just hot. I've just been standing out here for not even an hour. I'm soaking wet. It's crazy how hot it is today. Wondering why I didn't get nothing. Well, it's probably because I need to put some bait on the hook, huh? Something's being sneaky down there. Stealing all my bait. Good morning, everybody who's just now tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. We're fishing for catfish and bluegill using night crawlers. And we're also using red worms. And we're fishing on the bottom, catfish and bluegill. Over here squirrel fishing. Okay, yeah, I'll tell you my card channel. I'll subscribe to you whenever I'm done. Let me see if will it let you do it now. Uh, yeah, I'll look you up. I'll look you up on YouTube. I'll subscribe to you, and then I'll send you an invite to my other channel whenever I get it all set up. Good morning, Fishing Fingers. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. We're out here this morning trying to catch some catfish or some bluegill, fishing on the bottom with night crawlers and red worms. Um, we missed one, caught a turtle. Nothing else is, I haven't hooked anything yet. I've had a couple bites and they've taken my bait, but we haven't landed anything yet. Hopefully here soon we'll get something. So quiet, peaceful out here. That's what I like about fishing is you don't ever know. Sometimes you get stuff, sometimes you don't. But it's just peaceful. I love the outdoors. It's just a place to get away and not have to deal with the stress of everyday life. You could just kind of get out here and focus on fishing and not think about all the other stuff. It's just a good little break. So yeah, it sucks when I don't catch stuff, but it's also, I enjoy it. It's peaceful and it's good therapy. Yeah, I'm off the board with a turtle catch. We're catching turtles today. Have a little nibble on that. All right, I think we got something. Hopefully it ain't another turtle. Get off. Ah, you let go He spit it out. He spit it out on me. Give it another try. Good morning, Mason. Hope everything's going well for you this morning. Thank you for the subscribes, and I appreciate that. I need all of them I could get. Yeah, I know you may have already been on, but I'm just saying what's up because I don't know if I said what's up to you yet. Hello, good morning, Abraham. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Fishing for bluegill and catfish this morning. Trying to, anyways. Might have to come back tonight and try it again. It's just really hot out. It's supposed to hit 117 degrees today where I'm at here in South Carolina. It's supposed to be one of the hottest days on record, so it's already about 100 degrees at least. I'm soaking wet. I've been out here an hour, a little over an hour. I appreciate y'all tuning in. And I'm gonna start going live a lot more often now. I bought me a GoPro, so I'm gonna start doing some bass fishing with the GoPro and posting up videos for that. Also about to be building a whole nother TikTok and Facebook and a YouTube channel for trading cards, sports cards and stuff like that, memorabilia, sports memorabilia. It'll be like a little auction type thing. I'll keep everybody posted on that when I get that ready and get that going. But I think I'm gonna try to come back here late tonight when it's a lot cooler and try to hook some of those big catfish. There's some really big catfish in here. I got some videos and pictures on my page if you haven't seen any of them that I've caught out of this pond. So I know I'm not catching anything right now, but I'm kind of excited for tonight because it'll be a lot cooler out and the fish will be moving around. Sometimes that's some of my best fishing. Nighttime. Yeah, oh yeah. You live in Georgia? Yeah, it's nice. I love Georgia. I like going to Helen, Georgia in the mountains. That's my favorite little spot to go to down there. You ever go to Helen, Georgia? Yeah, I love Helen, Georgia. That I go there, go tubing, rent a cabin, just hang out. I'm actually about ready to go do that here soon. I love it there in the fall and October when all the leaves change. That's a beautiful place in the mountains there. Always wanted to try to do some fishing there. I haven't had a chance to try to do any fishing in Heller. Yeah, it must just be too hot. I don't know. I can't believe I'm getting little bites, but I think it's turtles. Can't believe they ain't biting. Hey, sorry guys. It's too hot out here and it's killing it. The sun's done moved again. Hit my phone. Got it too hot. And caused it to shut off. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and end the live before I lose it. And sorry you guys that I didn't catch nothing today, but that's just how it is in the fishing game. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate everybody who's subscribing to me. Please tell your friends, let everybody know about me. I'm trying to build a YouTube channel so I can start getting paid and do this as a job every day. Also, I'm setting up another channel for sports trading cards, Pokemon, Marvel cards, Superman, Star Wars, Batman, stuff from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Be looking out. I'm going to be posting up some videos about the channels and how to subscribe to them and all that. So I appreciate you guys, man. Much love out there. Y'all be safe. Have a wonderful, blissful day. And tune in tonight. I'm going to go live again tonight. Probably going to come out here around, I'd say 10 o'clock, maybe a little earlier, 9, 10 o'clock, somewhere like that. But be looking out and check in on me and see what happens. Usually we catch a lot of catfish out here. Today it's just really hot. I got out here late. They're usually really active at certain times of the day. Usually right when it's dawn, just before dark and at dark, it gets active because it cools down. And then and early in the morning time, so I just didn't get here early enough. But much love to you guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blissful day. Peace out.